Adobe is an American software company with headquarters in San Jose, California, and a location in Delaware. It has become an expert in creating and publishing tools for photography, illustration, animation, video, and print, among other things. The company is also working on digital marketing, and by 2021, it was seen as one of the top world leaders in customer experience management. Adobe serves people all over the world. As you can see, the whole world is now online, and marketing is the foundation of every business. By the end of this video, we will know everything about Adobe's business plan. Before we get into the details, let's talk about the company's history, its main customers, and its online presence. About Adobe Company Overview. Adobe Incorporated was started by John Warnock and Charles Jeschke in 1982. It is based in San Jose, California. The founders developed and made a programming language called PostScript that could describe the shape, position, and size of objects and show them on a page made by a computer. Adobe, which came in at number 8 on the list of the best places to work in India for 2021, makes tools for design and illustration, which makes digital design easier and more fun. Adobe is the reason why digital design and drawings have changed so much. Adobe wants to move the World Wide Web forward by giving web designers and writers the best tools and services possible. In 1987, Adobe Illustrator was the first important program that the company put out. Marketing strategy of Adobe. Adobe was popular because of how it marketed itself. It ran video ads and other campaigns. Segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Market segmentation is how Adobe divides the whole market into smaller groups of people and businesses with similar characteristics, shopping habits, social and financial backgrounds, etc. This is done so that customers can be signed up more quickly and properly. Don't forget that Adobe Target started out as a separate offering. This required it to create a unique segmentation engine. Target-only segments, which are based on hits, can use the following data. User agent. Target can figure out the OS system, browser, and mobile phone from this value. Keep in mind that the user agent that your browser sends may not be very exact. For example, if you only use this number, you can't tell if you're using an iPhone or an iPad. Time used to make parts that are based on time. Profile Adobe keeps track of certain things about guests and puts them in their profiles, such as whether they are new visitors or return visitors. URL segments change based on the page a reader is on at the moment. IP address. This gives information that is mostly used to divide things up. Adobe has an advanced pricing plan. It divides customers into groups based on important social factors, such as their income and where they are in their lives. Pricing is one of the most widely used models for demographic segmentation in the United States. It is used by many entrepreneurs. In today's competitive market, it's important to know how to place your brand and how to position your fees. Adobe wants to market its products in a way that makes them look great and gives buyers a clear idea of what they are and what they offer. As production costs have gone down in the software and programming business, brand positioning and product differentiation have become more and more important. Can you now look at the following question and try to find the answer? What is market segmentation and why does Adobe use it? It is the process of dividing the market into smaller groups with similar characteristics to sign up customers more quickly and properly. B. It is a programming language developed by Adobe for digital design. C. It is a unique segmentation engine used for Adobe Target. D. It is a pricing plan used by Adobe to divide customers into groups based on their income. Comment your answers and thoughts below. Marketing campaign. This commercial was about how creativity is all around us. It also showed how useful Adobe is and how it helps people think creatively. Also, the strategy was creative and new. In this ad campaign, a woman riding on public transportation and looking all around her comes up with new ideas. This is what Adobe is trying to get across. They are trying to figure out how to make it easy to be creative. This effort began a year ago, and it helped Adobe make more money in the good times. This campaign was meant to find and connect with C-level customers, no matter where they were, to drive corporate business. use customer data to drive a 100% programmatic advertising strategy, and improve the performance of advertising campaigns without sacrificing quality of experience or control. This means that the spread of audio, video, TV, connected TV, etc. on displays grows by 30%, engaging with customers on the screen, device, and medium that they liked best. This is the most recent promotion from Adobe. This means that we are always looking for new ways to make our community's tall tales more powerful and inspiring. People think that creativity is something special or unique that only a few lucky people can use. Adobe, on the other hand, thinks that creativity belongs to everyone and that everyone should be able to use it. Billy's new record, Happier Than Ever, was made with Adobe Creative Cloud. Social media marketing. Adobe is active on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The followers of Adobe are as follows. Instagram, 1.3 million. Facebook, 373,000. LinkedIn, 3.5 million. Twitter, 49,434,000. Adobe is most active on LinkedIn, posting an average of 3 posts each day. The posts are mostly promotional as well as informational. SEO strategies. According to SEO rankings, having less than 500 keywords is bad, having more than 1,000 is good, and having 10,000 or more is amazing. As we can see, there are 3,968,420 terms that make up Adobe. So, we can say that Adobe is awesome. Adobe gets 47,566,219 weekly visits from search engines, which is a lot. Influencer marketing. Billie Eilish is working with Adobe on a campaign, which was talked about above in the piece about the campaign. Together, Billie Eilish and Adobe are promoting creativity. They came up with the name Happier Than Ever, which was made by Adobe and Billie working together. Besides Billie Eilish, Keely Anderson is an artist who markets herself through YouTube and uses Adobe Creative Cloud features. Strategies for e-commerce. Adobe's website, adobe.com, is where they sell all of their goods, like the Creative Cloud app, photo, graphic design, video, illustration, and so on. All of their goods have their own apps, which we will talk about later. Mobile app. Adobe has a lot of mobile apps, like the PDF Reader, Adobe Scan, Adobe Express for graphic design, Adobe Creative Cloud, Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Capture, Artists, and PETAs. All of these apps are used by a lot of people and get 5 million plus downloads on average. All of these apps let you make content or change it on your phone. All of the features are available on the phone through these apps. Content marketing strategies. Adobe has material for both businesses and creative artists, which are its 2 main target groups. Adobe made a website called Behance so that people can show off their work on it. Adobe has a good network of blog sites. The blogs show users how to use the company's products, such as Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom, and so on. This helps attract companies that make products for designers and developers. Adobe holds conferences like Adobe Max, the Creativity Conference, and Adobe Summit, the Digital Experience Conference, which gives skilled designers a chance to meet each other and learn.